What's up, everybody? Clyde, say hi to everybody. How do you like my Clyde cam? Now let's go to the Combat Craig cam. Oops, get that out of the way. So today's topic is dental benefits. If you're a veteran, you may be able to get VA dental care for free. Dental benefits they're different. They're not the same as normal medical benefits. If you get over 50%, you can get anything checked out. Dental doesn't work that way. Don't know why it doesn't work that way, but that's what we're going to get into. So a lot of different factors, and we'll go over those. Just a few housekeeping things. If you're new, say hello and type new in the comments. If you're watching the replay, like to meet new people, say hello. And if you have a question, type Q, big Q in front of it, and make it a question that I can answer live. And feel free to go back and forth with some of my awesome moderators and people in the chat that are helping me out. So we're going to cover a couple different types of VA dental in this video. Service connection for dental and oral conditions. That's one way to do it. And then if you're 100% service connected, you can get dental benefits, and that falls under class 4. And then if you're not 100%, Delta Dental is available to you as another option. So just kind of going into this class 4 thing, veterans who have a service-connected condition rated at 100% disabling, or if you're on TDIU, total disability based on individual unemployability, you fall under this category and you can get what they call any needed dental care. So anybody get their grill checked out lately? I'm horrible about going to the dentist. All right, let's check out screen share mode here. Okay, let me just stand by. Okay, so sorry if you can't see this too big. I can't fit this. I can't make this thing any bigger for some reason. Oh, maybe a little bit. Okay, so dental benefits, all right? They're not included with VA healthcare in most cases, as I mentioned. So what dental benefits does the VA offer? The type and amount of dental care you receive through the VA will depend on your eligibility, and we're going to cover the different eligibility requirements below. Care can range from regular cleanings to reconstructive surgery. So I get asked this question a lot too. Like, do they just do cleanings? Will they do a root canal? What if I have periodontal stuff? They'll do all of it depending on your stuff. So some of the things that they offer are regular scheduled cleanings and x-rays. Those are fun, chomping down on those things. Like, hey, doc, this sucks. Restorative procedures such as fillings, crowns, and bridges. That's all good fun. Comfortable, well-fitting dentures. Kind of funny how it says that. I don't know. I don't have to wear dentures yet. Hopefully I don't. It just sounds funny. Comfortable. I don't know about that. Oral surgery such as tooth extractions. I've had one of those things pulled out of my head just to kind of go down a rabbit hole a little bit. I got a cavity or whatever when I was 18, 19 in Panama, and they gave me a root canal. I had a Panamanian, some jackass Panamanian dentist. Did a poor job. And, they do the root canal and they got the little things and they dig down into the roots and then they fill it up with stuff. I don't know exactly. I'm no dentist. I'm no agent, no lawyer, no doctor, but they fill it up. And anyway, when I went back, I was TDY down there. That was in '89. And when I came back, it didn't work. Like, hey, you're supposed to use this concrete stuff, not whatever you use in Panama. Triple canopy jungle juice. So I came back to Holloman Air Force Base and yeah, 89, early 90, and had it redone again. Like they put it stuff in there and eat it all out and then redo it again. And then that held for a while. And then 2008, I started having problems again. And I was like, just pull this damn thing out of my head. Well, it's not a good, I don't care. Pull it out of my head. I am over this tooth. I'm over this root canal. So they will do those as well. So the VA dental benefits a veteran will receive depends on factors. Um, you'll fall into one of these classes. So class 1, veterans with a service-connected compensable dental disability or conditions are eligible for any dental care needed. So if you are service-connected for a dental condition, did you lose your top half of your jaw, lower half of your jaw? Did your face get blown up in an IED or while you're in combat or whatever it was? So that's class 1. Class 2, veterans who apply for dental care within 180 days of their discharge or release from military service who are discharged under other than dishonorable conditions and served on active duty for 90 or more days. So this is something when we're talking about for you guys that are on active duty, it's good to get all this stuff checked out. You might even be, hey, Clyde, you got to get in your bed. Come on, get in your bed. Go on. Sorry, I'm trying to get Clyde over to his bed. Stay here. When you're on active duty, get everything checked out. You might have problems with your teeth that you don't even know about. But you can do this, there's a lot to do if you're like, wow, I only have 30 days left. I better start getting to the doctor. You can do this after you get out. And you can do a few other things when you get out, but get in and get that grill checked out. Class 2A, Clyde, bed. Veterans who have a non-compensable service-connected dental condition or a dental disability that resulted from wounds in combat or service trauma. Eligible veterans can receive any dental care necessary to provide and maintain a functioning dentition. The verbiage is everything with everything that has to do with the VA, and dental is no exception. So you're seeing these class 1, class 2, any dental care needed, anything to maintain functional dentition. I have no clue what that is, but I have a feeling it's not anything. Veterans who are enrolled and may be homeless and receive care under VHA Directive 2007-039. These veterans can receive a one-time course of dental care that is determined medically necessary to relieve pain, assist you to gain employment, or treat moderate, severe, or complicated and severe gingivital and periodontal conditions. Notice in this class 2B, it does not mention mild, so it's moderate, severe, and gingivitis and periodontal conditions. So those are those more serious conditions. Class 2C, former prisoners of war, POWs. Again, now we're getting into any needed dental care. And that was all class 2. So we did class 1, class 2. Class 3, veterans who have a dental condition that the VA has clinically determined to be associated with and aggravating a service-connected medical condition. I talk about secondary service connections, especially with the sleep apnea, using the word caused by or aggravated by. Here's aggravated again. Shows up a lot. Words matter. I know you guys know what aggravating means and aggravated, but you need to know how it means in these different contexts. So veterans can receive dental care to treat the oral conditions that are determined by a VA dental professional to have a direct and material detrimental effect to your service-connected medical condition. A few things that scare me about this one. Determined by a VA dental professional, that is worrisome. I think VA doctors just are lowballers and do the bare minimum. But that's what you got to do there. So that's class 3. Class 4, veterans who have a service-connected condition rated at 100% disabling or receive TDIU. Veterans who fall under this category can receive any needed dental care. So this is the category I fall into. If you have 100% rating, 100% P&T, 100% TDIU, any one of those 100%, and then the verbiage here is any needed dental care. So also, there's no guidebook. You don't get if you win your claim and you get 100%, whether you get TDIU or scheduler, they're not like, oh, okay, cool, here's all your benefits. Oh, for the dentist, you want to go here. So you can call the 800 number and ask them what to do, where to go. Is Delta Dental? Do I have to do it at the local VA regional office? Is there a clinic? Like, how do you do it? I would call them. And then I would ask them, also call them and ask them about all the other benefits that you probably don't know about. Class, what's V? Is that 5? Veterans who are actively engaged in VA vocational rehab, VR&E, under 38 U.S.C. Chapter 31 benefits. Veterans can receive dental care to the extent necessary as determined by a VA dental professional. So this is another one of these funny languages, right? So veterans can receive dental care to the extent necessary. So this doesn't say mild, moderate, or severe. A VA dental professional has to make this determination. So hopefully when you go rolling in to go see him, he's feeling happy that day. They make a veteran's entrance into the rehabilitation program possible, achieve one of the veteran's vocational rehabilitation goals, prevent the veteran's vocational rehabilitation program from being interrupted, hasten a veteran's return to vocational rehabilitation program has been placed in discontinued status because of an illness, and enables veteran to achieve maximum independence of daily living. Voc rehab is a whole nother animal. Let me know, anybody do voc rehab, Chapter 31 benefits? And for that matter, have you used any, type in me, hashtag me. Have you used voc rehab and gone through it? And then I guess for that matter, let's just add in the GI Bill. Type me if you've used the GI Bill. I didn't use either of those. They did not let me into voc rehab, and I did not use my GI Bill because I couldn't even get my thoughts together because I had combat PTSD, lots of mental health problems, had no clue. So I was busy numbing my life for the first 15 years. This last class, veterans who are receiving VA care or are scheduled for inpatient care and require dental care for a condition complicating a medical condition currently under treatment. Veterans under this class are eligible for dental care to treat the oral conditions that are determined by a VA. Here we go again, right? So some veterans who are not eligible for VA dental benefits under the above classes can buy dental insurance through the VA Dental Insurance Program, VA DIP. I might pop that in here and look that up because I do not have that page up here. Let me actually do that. VA DIP. Come on. Of course, it's going slow. Let's see what they have to say here. Ecam. And of course, it's too zoomed in. I'll try this for about a second. Okay, so so the Department of Veterans Affairs has selected Delta Dental of California and MetLife to offer private insurance. There's a lot of different tiers. If you don't fall into one of these classes and you're, basically if you're not service connected for your mouth and your grill, or you're not 100%, you're not getting dental. You can go, you can use this, and the prices are modest or whatever. But you know how these doctors are, or these dentists are. These guys are even more crooked than VA doctors. Like, oh, you're going to need a deep cleaning. One, two, three, four, a 4 quadrant deep cleaning where they just dig underneath you, even if you don't need it. 250, 250, 250, 250. So not sure what is covered and all that kind of stuff. But that is outside of the normal cleaning, and dentists love to upsell. So that's one of the things they like to do. And if you're a dentist and you're watching and you know something, or a dental assistant, and you know something more than other than dentists just suck, please let me know. So here's some, whoops. I'll put this link in I also have pinned these sources that I'm looking at in the top comments. So this live is going to turn into a video. So if you're watching the replay, where I got this information from CCK, the VA, in this page, I'll put them in the top comments so you can do a little bit more research here. Let's see. Let's go over to the Clyde cam for a quick second. How cute is boy? Clyde, you want something you want a little treat? Yeah? You're a big boy. Okay. You have to eat it on your bed. Come on. That's my boy. Okay, let's before I go to the next part of this, I'm going to take a couple comments here. How are you guys liking my blue background? I'm working on my blue lights and got a different look going on here. Got a new microphone coming. My camera is obviously more high res, so scary. Don't look at my teeth. They're probably pretty brown. Let's go ahead and throw some comments up here and see what's cooking out there today. Also, let me do I like to do my little behind the scenes thing. So this is Ecamm Live. And I'm able to show you, what I'm looking at and reading. So I got my text over here. I manage my audios, my stream, and then over here is the comments. So there's lots of comments. We got 99 people watching, 37 thumbs up. Click those thumbs up because the more you click thumbs up, the more this video will launch in front of veterans. And I think we should be in here talking, helping each other, trying to figure out how to do this instead of watching a bunch of irrelevant crap on YouTube. So thumbs up is much appreciated. All right, comment time. We got Sterling in the house. Let's see if I could drop this thing down a little bit. Okay. MZ8. Alex. AJ. What's up, Mike? Hello, newbie Alex. What's up, Joseph? Can the VA use the effectiveness of medications as a reason to reduce rating? It has to be something that is done over time. But yeah, it says right on there, especially with mental health. I think the 0% and or maybe the 10% rating criteria for mental health. And you know what? Let me just stand by, Clyde Cam. Let me pop that up and show you that, because this is a good question. It's important. Okay, where is it? Okay. Screen share. Of course, it's zoomed in too much. Let's see. All right. Well, I can't move this because I don't want to screw up the whole thing. Maybe I can move it like that. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, basically, let's see. 0%. Damn, I got too many screens up. 0%. Mental health conditions is warranted. Formally diagnosed symptoms are not severe enough to interfere with occupational and social functioning or to require continuous medication. So 0% doesn't even require medication. And then on 10% here, let's see, a 10% disability rating for mental health, less severe symptomatology, occupational and social impairment due to mild or transient symptoms, decreased work efficiency, significant stress, or symptoms controlled by continuous medication. So, yes, it is a factor, and you should be aware of it. Oops. This is something that you need to be aware of. Don't not take the meds. Just make sure you're telling them how much they're actually helping you or not helping you. Would be my suggestion on the meds. But meds, there it is right there, 10%. No meds, 0. Some meds, 10. If you're taking meds and everything's fine, that's good. I'm glad that you're fine and your severe combat PTSD is able to be controlled by meds. That never happened for me. Whether I was prescribing my own meds, I liked rum, I liked Jack, I liked every drug in the book, or whatever the VA throws at me. What up, Ryan? I'm gonna change this too. Do a little editing while we're while we're here. Let's see. I want white text on a blue background, and background is blue. Yeah, a little faded. Okay, save. Does that look better? Oh shoot! Sorry, guys. All right. Man. Okay. Background, no. I'm joking. Opacity. Okay. That didn't work very well. I can't even throw comments. All right, stand by. I'm gonna kick this over to Clyde. I gotta figure this out. Fuck. Fucking thing. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, well, I screwed that up. Edit. Okay. Higher. Background. Come on, background. All right. That's going to have to work. Okay. Sorry about that. Live show. Panicking. Okay. I think we're back. Yep. You can kind of see that, I guess. Hope so. Maybe we need to make it a little bold. Okay. That works. Nice and big. Way too big. Not working. You guys are loving this. This is going to be the most exciting live I've done yet. Okay. Ryan, what up? Damn, that looks too small. Sorry. 36. Okay, Rick, what's up? We're off and rolling. Good, good, good. Reginald Moore, hello, fam. Glad you like it. Yeah, where's the boy? Clyde Cam. Hi, Clyde. Say hi to everybody. I haven't had the Clyde Cam turned on you in a while. Are you very happy? Payday. Yeah, payday was I don't know what is the date today? The 1st. So depending on if you're with Navy Federal or USAA, you probably got paid 2 days ago. I think I did. Maybe it was Friday actually. They're pretty good about that stuff. If you just won your claim, the back pay will come. It's all direct deposit. Bear with it. They're usually pretty good, but I would give it 30, 60 days with your new payment and new rating. And anybody get a win this last week? Let me know in the comments. Say #win. Mad Cool, hello. Ryan is a #winner. Hello, Black Visionary. Nice to meet you. Hello, Rebecca. Nice to meet you. Andrew, nice to meet you. Tom, nice to meet you as well. What up, Mark? I did say oral, but I don't do oral. Well, we'll just leave it like that. Do all these benefits only apply for 100% permanent and total? So if you're service connected for your grill, then you're service connected. But for the most part, not permanent and total 100%. And then Delta Dental and MetLife are if you have a lower rating than that. So this is just another one of those reasons. We're on that hunt for 100. I think way more veterans are actually at 100% if we're being real about our problems. And when I mean real about our problems, we don't even know we have problems in a lot of parts of our body. We just know about the parts that cause us pain emotionally or mentally. How can I help my boyfriend with severe PTSD and VA claims? He has to prove it. That's it. You can help him, but don't push him. People with mental health problems, severe PTSD, they have to want to do it. And if you push them too hard, you're going to push him away from you. Plant the seed, but don't be, don't do it too much. Just I went through this, and there's a lot of guys in here. We're all motivated. We all want to help and all that kind of stuff. But for every single veteran in here that took 20 years, 30 years, in my case it was 27. I mean, I guess I started trying to figure it out and taking it a little bit seriously at about year 23. But you got to get it. You got to get the silver bullet. And it is like, I am going to go beat the shit out of the VA now. And you got to have that mentality. So, and it's just something that you have to come up with on your own, Gloria. I get it. He definitely needs help. He needs, I'm still not liking this. He definitely needs help. You want to help him, and I get all that kind of stuff, but he has to do this on his own. He has to understand about his claim on his own. He has to go to the C&P exam on his own. You might be able to go with him, but he's got to, go and prove this all, prove this up. So if he's not up for the fight, then he's not up for the fight. It's totally fine. And I know it's frustrating. Like, dude, you seem like you're 100%. You're complaining about money because you're like getting paid at 10%. Still, they got to go fight. So that's my long-winded answer. Okay. So you have your dental's reimbursed from the foreign medical program. Interesting. Thanks, Fernando. Can you tell me more about that? I'm not familiar with that at all, but I'm not really too up on the dental stuff. You just got your dental done? Nice. Now, if you had dental work done in the military, but You know what I mean? It's dental work. We all do it. I had cavities when I was a kid and a teenager. Like you either need to be service connected for your feet, or if they screwed something up, I guess maybe I'd have a claim with my root canal, but I don't even want to go down that road. But you have Delta Dental, and some other stuff available to you. I would just get to 100% and get everything covered. Oh yeah, you got that, huh? I found this bad boy. For all you youngsters out there, this is called the, what is it? This is the Apple iPhone Max 14. It has a 25K, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a flip phone. So you talk on it like this, and then you close it like this, and then you put it in your pocket, and yeah, I found it, so I'm going to start busting it out. So funny that you caught that. uh, yeah, and that's the deal. So I didn't even see that. Yeah, he got a low ball rating. He feels defeated. He is defeated, but he's going to need to dig deep again. Just don't push him too hard, because you might push him away. But he's got to get. I mean, you got to get somebody that's a motivator. I've talked to people, but I'm a little bit too much for people that aren't quite ready for me, because it's like, motherfucker, you better get your shit out. You get your head out of your ass and go win. And a lot of people don't want that kind of level of aggressiveness either. So they'll figure it out. Just keep watching the videos and reading and all that kind of stuff. And, a little friendly reminder, 3146 a month is a lot easier to live on than 110. But don't be pesty. Female Army veteran, welcome. Love all your emojis and your pink hearts. Welcome to the family. Okay, fantastic. Not sure what we're talking about here. Hello? Yep. Yeah, 100% or service connected. That's the easiest way to get free dental. Okay. Hello, Teresa. Clyde is not doing a very good job. He's not sitting on his bed. He's not going to get any treats. Quit eating and drinking over there, Clyde, you little dickhead. Class 4, hell yeah. Yep. Class 4 benefits, that's where it's at. You're welcome, RJ. Yeah, thanks, Rick. Yeah, it's just easier if you put a Q in front of the question. I have no idea how many comments I have here. But I can scroll through, and if you're just getting here, hello, I'm Combat Craig. We're talking about veterans benefits. I have a tendency on these live shows to ramble all over the board, go into the comments, and I just kind of go. Live chat is very good. I have some smart people in here always. Ask questions, type the letter Q, say hello, don't be a stranger. I've been kind of like pulled my head out of my ass about 1.5 years ago. I'm by no means a super smart guy. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an accredited agent or anything like that. But I have been, I have my head in the VA game because I created this channel 1.5 years ago. So if I'm going to come on here and figure out what I'm going to talk about, I better know something. So I am actually on this learning about some VA thing or VA law or something 7 days a week. So this isn't a race to see who's smartest. If you're brand new, perfect. Ask questions, educate yourself. If you put the effort in, everybody in here will want to help you. If you just want to roll in and do nothing and, hey, come back, Craig, can you just do everything for me? Yeah, I don't help veterans. I'm not an accredited agent. You need a VSO or a claims agent or something like that for that kind of stuff. And, if you're not putting in the same work that a lot of us are, who likes reading the law? Not me. It sucks, but you got to read it. You got to understand your disabilities. So anyway, that's where we're at. So let's do the little behind the scenes. Oh, I am doing behind the scenes already. So we have 94 people watching, 71 thumbs up. More thumbs up are good. Let me click this thing off. Also, a couple other little things here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your subscription, you just click on the subscribe button and make sure you turn the notification bell on and turn it to all so you can see when I'm posting videos and stuff like that. And then also, if you want to support me and the channel, I have a little join button, and I have one membership level, $2.99, and I do some behind the scenes stuff, and you get a Combat Craig logo, and people can see that you support the channel in the live chats and in the comments. And I'm going to be rolling out more stuff in the future. But I'm still trying to figure out how to make all that work. When you're doing these membership things, I don't want to start promising like, oh, I'm going to do one-on-one phone calls and all this kind of stuff. And then I'm neglecting the channel and the videos, because that's what this is all about. But working on it. Stay tuned. There's more to come on the membership front. You've been retired for a minute. What is PNT? PNT is permanent and total. That comes with a 100% rating. It is not the same as PTSD, but this is good because it does get confusing, very confusing. So there's permanent. That's one category of disability. There's total. There's permanent and total. I think they also call it total and permanent. And then PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. And you could also have a 100% rating for PTSD and be PNT. Hopefully I didn't just completely confuse you. Okay, let's see. You're so glad you found this channel. The Army put braces on you, but the VA will not do the follow-up bridge work, even though it's medical, not cosmetic. So that's the whole thing with this, with the dental stuff. It is not medical, it's dental. So you need to either be service connected for your mouth, oral and mouth conditions, or 100% in order to take advantage of all the dental stuff. Totally sucks. Have no clue why they do that. While we're on active duty, they covered all of our dental. So we get out. I don't know. Again, we could be frustrated about these things, or we can fire everybody in Congress, fire the presidents, fire everybody at the VA, and get new people in there that actually do things like this. This is common sense. We served our country. We paid our $70 a month. Why don't we get dental? I mean, whatever. I'd be cool with 100% dental coverage if you're at like 30, 40, or 50%. It's just, but you know, whatever. That's me. I wonder if one lives many miles from a VA hospital with dental facilities. Yeah, you could do that. I live hours away from any VA regional office. Call the 800 number, call your primary care, figure out what you got to do. And they're going to need to do like a medical consult, you know, like, okay, he needs a teeth cleaning. They approve that. And then they need to approve the finances part. So it's like a 2-part thing. But yeah, do that. Or another option is you could just go do it and then send them the bill. I don't like doing that because sometimes they just stick you with the bill, and then all of a sudden you have like your credit gets jacked up or whatever. Okay, let's see. So, did you use it? Chapter 31, VR and E. What I have learned about that is there's a guy called a counselor. He's not a counselor. They call him a counselor, which is like, you think it's like, oh, this is like counselor at junior college or in high school. Totally not like that. This guy's whole job is to not educate you. It's to get you employed. Not bad. But a lot of guys go in there and they just go this truck driving school route. Hey, how would truck driving be? And you're like, well, shit, I don't have any work. So that sounds good. I mean, 40 grand a year sounds pretty damn good when I'm not making anything. But that's not what VR&E is for. They do ask you, do you think you'll be happy in this job? Hell no, I'm not going to be happy at a, truck driving. I'm going to be happy litigating. You don't tell them the educational path, but you tell them the end result. I am only going to be happy if I am Robert Shapiro. And then you don't really paint the picture of you need a bachelor's, master's, and a law degree to get to be Robert Shapiro. You just tell them the end result. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a brain surgeon. And they will pay for all that stuff. But this guy's not a counselor. Watch how you talk to these guys. I didn't do a very good job, and they didn't even accept me. MetLife's expensive. Yeah. And it's like normal dental care, right? They just, like, what do you mean? It's not covered. Somehow you go in for a teeth cleaning, and then they jam a lower left quadrant deep cleaning on you, and then stick you with $250. Just dental stuff, super sketchy. But whatever. It is what it is. Got to get that grill worked out. Talk to people that have no more teeth left in their head, and they'll tell you all about it. Yep. Deny, deny, deny. Make us fight for it. We fight dirty. We fight legally, but we do what we got to do. Yeah, Clyde tries to be adorable. What are you doing, boy? Hey, mister. You were just called adorable. What you doing? You have love in your eyes. You're big boy. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Thanks, Jason. Yes, happy holiday. Yeah, weird holiday, huh? No holiday for me. No family, nobody. My neighbor, I have one neighbor, and he actually invited me over. It's just kind of funny. I live in Idaho, and there's probably like way too many people, like 10 kids. I mean, everybody was nice, but I don't like people. So I was like, I went in there. I was like, all right, where's the turkey? And it's still like, dude, I can't handle all these people. Sorry. Woofed it down and got out of there. But he's cool. He knows that I don't tell him what my business is, how I get paid, because it is none of his business. But he knows I'm home all the time. He knows I'm watching his house. And so he's like, whatever, eat and bounce. That's cool. Just don't make your house look shitty like the last people that lived here. Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon from North Carolina. Got approved for tinnitus, but denied for all other conditions. Is it with favorable findings? So this is something the VA loves to do. So, yep, you absolutely have this condition. You have, I can't remember the verbiage. You have a disability, and we agree with it. There were favorable findings for us to make this determination that you have a disability, but not service-connected. Beat it, loser. It just means that you didn't prove your claim on your other conditions. And denial does not mean they win. It just means they win this round. Now you got to go back at them with medical evidence. A lawyer is not the solution all the time, especially for a first-time denial. You need medical evidence. That's what this is, a medical disability battle that is won with medical evidence. If you're deeper into the legal process, I would definitely go do that with a lawyer. But the first round, supplemental claim, higher level review, even the first level of the BVA, you could do all that on your own, but you need to understand, hey, I'm trying to service connect my elbow. Is it direct service connection, secondary service connection? And you need medical evidence. You need a diagnosis. You need current symptoms, and you need somebody documenting the severity of those symptoms other than you. You could talk about it, but you're just a layman and you're not a doctor. So you need to find a doctor to talk about this. You might be able to get a VA doctor to do it. They're notoriously, they don't help with VBA claims. So I would get a private doctor, and that's how you win. You get a private doctor, it's game over. Now all of a sudden it's like, we can't just deny it because now this guy figured out how to show it with medical evidence. Changes the game. And then if they still deny it, that's, when you've done everything you can, then you show up with a lawyer, and a lawyer will happily accept your claim because you actually built it on a good solid foundation. Yeah, TMJ. Let me stop on the comments and go into that because I was just going to talk about the TMJ stuff a little bit. Let's see, where is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow, I really screwed this thing up. Okay. So TMJ, temporomandibular joint dysfunction. That joint acts like a sliding hinge connecting your jawbone to your skull. TMJ can cause pain in your jaw joint and in the muscles that control the jaw movement. In most cases, the pain and discomfort associated with TMJ dysfunction is temporary and can be relieved with self-managed care or non-surgical treatments. They say in most cases, and this is the way the VA looks at it. So expect lowball readings and not to be have this determined to be static because they think this is something like mental health that can just get better. But some people don't get better, obviously. A lot of us, more than VA wants to admit, and sometimes we need surgery and stuff like that. So you might not even know because this is something that if you haven't even heard of TMJ or temporomandibular joint dysfunction, that's not something that is in my wheelhouse. So I have no clue what that is or what a TMJ is. Pain or tenderness in your jaw. Oh, I got that. Pain in one or both of your joints. Well, I don't even know where the joints are. Aching pain in around your ear. Difficulty chewing or pain while chewing. That might, So there's things that happen, and like, wow, I'm getting old, and I'm having difficulty chewing, and I just have pain here. I got pain in my neck, and see, you might have TMJ, but you need to be diagnosed with it, and then it becomes official. You just saying, it hurts when I eat. That's not a TMJ claim. It hurts when I eat. Getting a doctor to diagnose you with it, document the severity of your symptoms, and confirm that you have current symptoms. That is something you can build a claim on. Direct service connection. Again, I just kind of went through that. If you're going the direct service connection route, you need to have the diagnosis. So an example could be an IED blast. TMJ is associated as being a chronic pain disorder linked to IED related conditions. Specifically, the IED blast may result in a severe injury to the jaw or muscles near the head and back, thereby causing TMJ. The veteran must have a doctor, opine, given a medical opinion, that your current symptoms are at least as likely as not due to your active duty service. That is pretty much, replace IED related conditions with something similar to that where you get blown up and there's all sorts of problems. That's a direct service connection route. And then secondary service connection example is, I'll just start reading here. A June 2014 study showed the veterans with PTSD have higher rates of TMJ and significantly poorer TMJ functional status than veterans without PTSD. PTSD causes lots of problems. There are lots of good secondaries, but you need a diagnosis of PTSD and you need to be rated for PTSD. Even if you have 0 or 10%, you're service connected. Now you can start lobbing on 25 secondaries. So TMJ could be secondary to PTSD. Could be secondary to a lot of things. TMJ falls under 38 CFR 4.150 in the schedule of ratings under dental and oral conditions, diagnostic code 9905. I'm not going to sit here and read all of this. You guys can read it. The link is in the, not the description in the comments, but we can go over the rating criteria. So this is measured by millimeters, and I'm not sure how to do it. And let me find my goniometer. I lost it already. Oh, that sucks. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So this is a goniometer. This is used for orthopedic conditions, and it's got little degrees on it, and you put it up to your neck and how much flexion and extension do you have. So when we're talking about TMJ, I don't know what they use. I assume it's going to be something because these are very precise measurements. And, we're talking 0 to 10 millimeters, 11 to 20 millimeters, 21 to 29 millimeters, 30 to 34 millimeters. And then there's different ratings underneath it. And then you have a lateral excursion range of motion. So there's different, this stuff's all measured in millimeters, and you need a doctor with, sorry, I don't have what they actually use to measure it. Cam. Let me, quick break real quick. Stay there in your bed and be cute. How am I going to do the Clyde Cam if you're not in it? I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the comments because I know I'm probably way behind. Also, I need to get a schedule. I just I start wanting to do a video and I think about it and I just do it. But a lot of you guys are in here helping. And if you guys want to moderate, and help me on these live chats, and you have a schedule similar to mine and you want to do this, send me an email at combatcraig@protonmail.com. I need to get some help going, and basically I'll make you a moderator, and then you can kind of feed me questions. We'll use Slack or something like that, and then I'm not just sitting here getting stuck in these comments, and I can kind of ignore the chat a little bit because it's just getting too big. This channel's growing too fast, and I could just go and bang out questions, and you could even help me with some simple answers and stuff. But anyway, let's see how many people we got going on right now. Live demo mode again. Got 100 people watching, 90 thumbs up. Thanks for all the thumbs up. The majority of us are thumbing up. Oops, we just lost somebody. All right, I'll scroll down to the bottom of this here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you get if you're 100%, you get it. It's not, you have to go figure it out, but you get it. Does the VA dismiss any paperwork in your medical records from doctors that they cannot read? I'm going to say yes, because nobody holds them accountable. They dismiss all sorts of stuff. You send them a DBQ, they'll just dismiss that. That's not working. Not really sure how you get around that other than when you're filing your claim, if you see some, so you and Liz F, I'm assuming that you're my age or older. and you have handwritten records back from the 80s, 70s, 60s, 70s, whatever. You could go in and, like, if you can't actually read what the doctor wrote, there are places online where you can actually transcribe the scribbles. Like, people actually read doctors' writing and they know what all that means, even 50 years ago. So if there is something that they overlooked or you feel that is very important, I mean, I would copy that. This is page 3 in my C file. Here's the translation of it, just in case you can't read it, and just really put it in front of their face so they can't just dismiss it. It's on your problem list. Do I still need a nexus to claim it? If it's your first time, your nexus is essentially your personal statement. It's a subjective claim, so nobody can test to see if you have it or you don't. You're going to probably be sent to a C&P exam, which is a joke, but they're sending you to an audiologist and they're going to test you for hearing loss. But it's all in your nexus. So just be really focused in your personal statement. I got, I have ringing in the ears. It started on the flight line in Panama and Howard Air Force Base in 1989. I was on, C-130s and C-5s were taking off. We actually didn't have fighters in Panama because that was a joke. We beat up Noriega in about 5 seconds. But cops did not get a hearing protection on the flight line. And not that hearing protection is going to help you behind a C-5 anyway. But explain when it started and what happened, and just be very consistent in your story. It started in service. I've noticed it since then. Well, why did it take you 10 years to claim it? Whatever, there's not much you can do about that. Why do veterans wait 50 years to file a claim? Who cares? It doesn't matter if you think I waited too long. We can file a claim whenever we want. I can file a brand new claim every day till the day I drop dead, if that's what I want to do. Here you go. You got 15,000 pages of C file. How about 15,000 claims? Your mental health doctor did not know how to write letter for Veterans Affairs. Yeah, I mean, you need to understand what kind of nexus letter you're looking for. Like, literally, the statement is, a nexus is, I'm the doctor, right? I'm Dr. Combat Craig. I have diagnosed Robert with major depressive disorder. His symptoms are severe, and then put some, he has hypersomnolence, hypervigilance, isolated. It's shown because he has 3 divorces. He doesn't have a job. He's never had a job. He's never had a career. In my professional medical opinion, his major depressive disorder is connected to his active duty service on a at least as likely as not basis. It's the verbiage, but you need to go in there and know how to talk to him and know what to ask for. And then, your doctor may or may not do it. Again, your doctor's a mental health doctor and he's getting paid by your insurance company or Medicare or whoever. So he's not getting paid to write nexus letters. So make sure you flip them, hey, can I pay you for your time? What do you charge an hour? How about $500? Be willing to shuck and jive with these guys. Wait, Rick. Italiano 32484. That's a creative name. Let's see. So let's see what we got. You're currently at 90, 70 for PTSD, 50 for headaches, 10 for tinnitus. Would IBS claim put me at 100? What 90 are you at? Would be my first question. So if you have a 90% rating, you're either at 85, 86, 87, 88, or 89. Rounded up to 90, or you're 90 on the money, or you're 91, 92, 93, 94, rounded down to 90. Once you get up to 90, 91, every 10 points is 1 point, or every 10% is like 1 point. So if you have 92%, or 93%, a 30% IBS claim would put you at 100. If you have 85 or 86 or anything lower, like 90 or 91, probably not. You're going to need more. VA claims masters in the house. What's up, dude? Okay, scrolling back up this way through a couple comments. This is up to you. A VSO or an accredited claims agent is a way I did it, but you need to know who you're getting in bed with. Mine sucked, so I fired them all. I don't want anybody. There's just too much money on the line. 3146 is actually, I know it's a shitty little pittance of a pathetic pay, but it's actually life-changing enough for me that I live on it. So I don't want some VSO that doesn't know what he's doing. You do not need to go into your local VA regional office and pick from the 5 guys that are like 95 and don't know shit. You can find a claims agent or a VSO anywhere in the country. They can get in and do things on your behalf legally. A lot of companies can't. There's a lot of people out there that cannot do things. Like if you're not accredited and you're letting somebody into your e-benefits account and they're, they got your social and stuff like that, I'd be careful. You might be getting scammed. They're charging 6 times your monthly increase. That's another thing. That's too much money, I think. I paid it, but I'm kind of rethinking that whole process too. You're going to have to do a level of this yourself regardless, but a VSO can help. You're going to have to get your head in the game and figure out how much time you can commit to it. And then figure out, the stuff that you need to quit wasting your time. Okay, video games, gone. Smoking weed with my friends, that's gone. My 3 times a week playing pool, gone. Gone. Just start getting rid of the bullshit stuff. Focus on this. Get your 100% rating. And then you could go back to doing all that stuff. But it is hard work. Absolutely. Devil dogs on the COVID hospital floor. Wow, that sounds miserable. Macaroni, can you file a claim years after I got out of the service if the medical issue is listed in my service medical file? Not only can you do it if it's in your service medical file, you could do it if it's not in your service medical file. That's how I initially did it, but my last round, I won chronic fatigue syndrome. I had a 10% rating for my feet. I got that up to 50. And then my mental health turned into combat PTSD because I got a diagnosis for combat PTSD. That's where secondary claims come in. So I don't know what you have service connected now, but this is where the strategy and the education comes in. If all you have is a 10% rating for an orthopedic condition that you're lowballed for, and you really want to get your sleep apnea service connected or something like that, you're probably better off if you've been out figuring out ways to do secondary service connections. Anybody can help. It's not really that smart. It's just somebody that could just help throw comments my way. If it's something you could answer, it's probably something that I can answer. But just a lot of people ask questions in these live chats, and I know you guys want to see, since I know that the live chat's a whole different deal, but I know that it's better if I'm trying to talk about it while you guys are also helping each other in the live chat. But throwing the comment on the screen and talking about it helps, because this isn't a secret, society or anything like that. We want to be open and see, how is that person asking that question? Wow, that's exactly the way I would ask it. That's why, open, go live, post videos, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but you do not have the brand new iPhone flip phone. Look at that. How's that? That is solid clicking. You know what? I'd go find a battery charger for this little bad boy and hook it up as a second phone. Combat Craig calling. What's going on? Okay. 119 people on, 104. Okay, let's see. We'll go keep asking questions. Put Q in front of the question if you can. I'm just reading through. And I wonder if I can. You know what? I'm going to do it this way. Let's see. Well, it's Combat Craig at, I could type it in here. Combat Craig at protonmail.com. So I just put it in the live chat. I put my email address in there. You can help me out at any level for any amount of time. It would be helpful, but I will warn you that I am pretty erratic. And it's really, I don't really sit here and prepare. If I'm feeling it, I just feel it and I just roll it all the way out. I do the thumbnail, I do my research, and then I do the whole video. If I sit here and think about it and try to, schedule something for 2 days from now, what happens if I'm having a mental health moment in 2 days from now? I think that's my biggest problem is I don't want to make a commitment that I'm not even going to be able, I'm just like, it's chronic fatigue syndrome day. I won't make it. But I will tell you that I'm going to have to put chronic fatigue syndrome on hold because I'm going to at least do this every Sunday. Okay, a couple more questions. You're going to have to agree with Craig, learn all this stuff on your own. Overall, this is about your health and what you're old. Learn all that you can. It's worth it. And I get it. I get that it's hard to learn this stuff. It's very dry. That's why the YouTube channel exists. Keep watching the videos. You don't have to sit here and watch me babble on for 2 hours. Throw it on your, on the way to work. Just turn the video on and just listen. Listen to the lawyers. Listen the way everybody explain. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a veteran like you guys. But the lawyers have a different way of explaining it. These are the people you're going to hire to go beat the shit out of the VA. It's good to understand how they formulate an argument because they do it in a way that like if you listen to them enough, you can use what they say and their tactics to go beat the VA up. And if you lose, then you could go hire them. But that's a good way to do it. You got to commute or something. You don't have to sit here in front of a TV and watch. Just turn it on and listen. Listen to the different YouTube channels. Listen to podcasts if you don't like reading. Audible book or something like that. However, just get it into your head. I do this stuff constantly. I go to sleep listening to this stuff. I wake up listening to it. It's like, oh, wow, okay. Because all of a sudden things just start making sense. Like, oh, okay, that's what that means. Yes. And I apologize. Thanks for bringing that up, Ryan. And I don't know what the context of this is. There's 2 types of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. There's combat PTSD and non-combat PTSD. So there's 2 types of PTSD. I have combat PTSD. So I talk about combat PTSD because I talk about my disabilities because I understand them the most. But non-combat PTSD is way bigger than combat PTSD, I'm sure. That's where you have military sexual trauma. That problem is way, rape, sexual assault, sexual violence. That stuff is way bigger than anybody's actually talking about. And I'm talking male on male, male on female. It doesn't matter. It happens, human on human. And then also non-combat PTSD. If you, feared for your life in any situation, you witnessed death, watched a car accident, like anything that, it's for PTSD, you need to have a stressor. So it is an event, a stressful event, and it's got a date and a time. And that's the day it changed your life. And that's when PTSD started. And I don't even need to think about it. It's January 18th, 1991, 0300. I remember it clear as day. Gas, Desert Storm starting. You don't need 15 of them. You just need to pick one and stick with it. I would talk to Delta Dental and see what, or whatever that other, MetLife or whatever that other one is, um, and see where you fit in. See what kind of, because I'm sure they have classes and tiers and plans and blah, blah, blah. But if you're a veteran, you could do it that way. Yes, Luis. Um, this is a beautiful way to do it. So if your VA doctor won't break off a diagnosis, because they don't, they will actually, it is shocking what kind of meds they put us on with no diagnosis. Like it just like, dude, I'm a doctor. You're a moron. You don't need a diagnosis. Like bullshit. What is this Prozac stuff? Why are you giving it to me? Like, what is my diagnosis? A little bit of depression. No, a little bit of depression is not enough. So if you run into one of these, asshat doctors, absolutely go to urgent care. You can use the Mission Act or just go to urgent care and go in there and get, tell them you have diarrhea and constipation and get a diagnosis for IBS. Go in there and get a diagnosis for migraines. You're not going to go to urgent care and get a diagnosis for a mental health thing, but I would look at it for migraines, for IBS, for GERD, just to name a few. Those are some good things that you can easily get. It's got to be a diagnosis from a medical doctor in any kind of medical record, and urgent care falls into the private, right? So it's either in your service treatment records, VA medical records, or private. Urgent care is a great way to play the game. Hello, I haven't seen you in a while, Camila. Okay, getting ready to roll off. Angelo, you did all your claims yourself by watching videos, got something granted every time, fully developed claims. Always know when you say you were getting them, you're lining them up, right? You were one or two things at a time, understanding exactly what you were doing, understanding exactly what medical evidence you needed to just win, so you're not dicking around. And you went in and you launched it, got in and out, boom, approved, boom, approved. And that's the way to do it. Fully developed claim is the way to go. Do not let the VA go looking on your behalf for things. Just give it to them. If it's already in your service treatment records, print it out again. And you don't need to print out the whole thing. Here's my diagnosis. Here's my nexus. Here's my DBQ. So that's a couple pages. Here is page 3015, where it was mentioned in my service treatment records. And then here it is again. You don't need like 25 mentions of it. A couple is fine. And then here are some complaints in my blue button health reports from the VA or from my private records or whatever. And, little packet, 15, 20 pages. Boom, it's all there. They can make a decision. All right, guys, I am going to roll out. Can't wait to get my new microphone. I'm going to wonder if I'm going to still be yelling. I probably will because I get excited. But I appreciate you stopping by and spending an hour and 15 minutes with me today. I will see you soon, and we will play this out with Clyde. Maybe we need some music. No, can't do the music, sorry.